All right, Chris, thank you. It may or may not ever be home to a downtown arena, but members of the Allen County Fort Wayne Capital Improvement Board today agreed to buy a stretch of land once viewed as a potential arena site.
It's really in the center of it all, isn't it? All right, Fort Wayne's NBC reporter Jeff Newmeyer has more on what action the government board took and what hurdle still needs to be cleared before the sale can be finalized.
It's often referred to as the fast food block, the stretch just west of the Grand Wayne Center, where right now you find a trio of food shops and parking for the downtown library. The Capital Improvement Board, or CIB, this day agreed to shell out $6 million for the prime piece of real estate. Back in 2018, the board acquired an option to buy the land, and at its meeting before noon approved paying $200,000 to exercise the option. They aren't yet willing to turn over the full asking price. The board learned of some potential contamination on an adjacent property, and the $200,000 was paid until the Indiana Department of Environmental Management can nail down whether the land gets a clean bill of health or not.
We're going to make it a good faith deposit. If we don't get a satisfactory letter back from IDEM, then that would cancel the option.
It's important to put in context the action taken by the Capital Improvement Board. There are no set plans for how this stretch of land would be used, but because of its key location right downtown, it has a lot of potential.
It would be a natural for the Grand Wayne Center to expand in that direction, but you also can't rule out the idea of an events center or arena being situated there. Mayor Tom Henry put the arena proposal on the back burner a couple of years ago, citing a study that indicated it wouldn't be cost-effective. The mayor admits before the project was pretty expensive.
But now there's some new designs that have emerged that have cut that cost about in half. So now perhaps it's something that we can take a look at a little more seriously.
For a long time I've been a supporter of the arena.
But board member Tim Pape isn't sure it can be built at half the original price.
It depends on what you want, what quality you want. Do you want the quality of Harrison Square? Can you get that quality for less than what the project that we developed was? I don't know.
This we do know. The CIB wants control of the land in question in case some kind of exciting project indeed materializes, and now it's one step closer to seeing that happen. Jeff Newmeyer, Fort Wayne's NBC.